Alright. Oh, we're here to watch a video about the next coming of Jesus. A generational talent. Some would say a Messiah himself.
What you know about Doo-Wop-Kane?
Doo-Wop-Kane has inspired Lil Tecca, Sofago, and countless other rappers. He became a viral
The whole damn
sensation
industry!
he made at 8 years old, and accomplished more than most rappers do in their careers as only a teenager. So who is he? How did he get started? And what did he accomplish that was so great? I'm Rashad Fashir, and you're watching the story of Doo-Wop-Kane.
What's good, Rashad?
Savannah, Georgia, February 21st,
No funny shit, I thought this nigga was from Texas for like the longest.
2002. Donald George Ruffin, or Doo-Wop-Kane, was born,
Bad name.
and he immediately gravitated towards music. As a kid, Doo-Wop listened to Houston music, Chopped and Screwed, and his own. He loved playing video games on his PS2 and just going outside, being a kid. In school, Doo-Wop was doing well when he was young, but as he got older, that would all change. He began to hate it and lash out, getting in trouble for behavioral issues. He hated the teachers, the homework,
Pause, bro. Like, I'm like, pause.
everything, and had some pretty horrible experiences. To no one's surprise, he didn't last long and got kicked out of school twice. First in public school, and then he got kicked out of private school. After the second time, he never returned. At 13 years old, he was rapping full time.
Yo, word, bro, that's, at 13, that's a crazy, like, thing to just, like, commit to at 13.
Just like most kids.
At 13, I was worried about so much other shit. Nah, I don't know, his life, this nigga was like 17 and 2.
Kids who would start finding their interests, Doo-Wop started making music through the internet. Some random guy hit Doo-Wop up on Facebook, added him to a Facebook group named after Soulja Boy's group Ocean Gang, and soon after, Doo-Wop would post freestyle videos under the name Dolphin God to fit the group's aesthetic. To him, it was fun. He'd post these videos on his YouTube channel that's still up today, 912 DJ Superstar. The channel consisted of all sorts of content, but he was mostly making chopped and screwed remixes of rappers like Lil B, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, and Soulja Boy.
Rick Ross. I never listened to no Rick. Oh, he was just doing it for fun. Okay.
On his chopped and screwed remixes, people were praising him for their quality, not even knowing his age, asking him how he made them. The most popular videos are his freestyles. Most of the comments are praising him for rapping about drip before.
I'm saying, bro. Fuck. This nigga was a generational talent. Y'all don't understand, bro. And I think this nigga's like my age or like 2 years older.
Was a thing, and people wondering where he is, begging him to return. Most of them don't even know who he grew up to be. A couple years later, he started to learn how to make music a bit more professionally. He hopped on the computer, downloaded a program, and just taught himself. He didn't even have a mic, so he recorded.
It's like, where are you finding a Colt 45
off the computer mic? For him, using autotune and making music was easy. It came naturally to him. Gradually, he'd get even better. From there, it took 5 years for Doo-Wop to show his face. In the early 2010s, Lil B, thank you Bass God, noticed Doo-Wop and gave him a shout out on Twitter. It was a full circle moment for a young kid who used to make chopped and screw remixes of Lil B on his own YouTube channel. As Doo-Wop got older, he started to meet and work with other rappers, and even became quite close with some. The largest one being his friend Lil Candy Paint. Candy Paint was just a fan of Doo-Wop, hitting him up on Twitter, but Doo-Wop was ignoring Candy because he said Candy was in jail, and he thought Candy was trash. Eventually, he ran into him, and after Candy made a first...
Imagine them niggas got it on at the gas station. Hey, ain't you the... That's how Pop Smoke did that nigga.
The Out song, Doo-Wop remixed it. From there, Doo-Wop came to Candy's house in Atlanta, they moved in together, and became bros. Another rapper Doo-Wop met on Twitter was Lil Gotti.
I saw that.
They moved in together.
This nigga all over, bro. Just look at this nigga's...
and became bros. Another rapper
Look at this nigga.
Doo-Wop met on Twitter was Lil Gotti. It was 6 in the morning and Doo-Wop was scrolling and saw that Lil Gotti had remixed the song that was popping at the time, Pouring Code. Doo-Wop Snapchatted Gotti, Gotti snapped him back with his number, and they became friends from there.
Oh nah, this song was fire. I forgot what this shit was called, but this song, I used to love this song.
Furthermore, he'd meet other prominent figures in the Atlanta scene at the time, such as Slime Cito and King Supreme. Since Doo-Wop's been making music for so long, it's hard to find his earliest work, but from what fans have found, it dates back to 2011. In 2011, Doo-Wop was only 9 years old, but some of his freestyles would garner hundreds of thousands of views, and one would even be etched into internet history. Also, I made a playlist with all the songs I mentioned in the video, linked in the description if you want to follow along. Elmo Freestyle, a song Doo-Wop recorded and uploaded onto his YouTube channel 912 DJ Superstar in 2011, and one of Doo-Wop's oldest songs. It was relatively unknown with only 5.9k views on YouTube until a Twitter user tweeted the link to the video saying, "Why on earth did this little kid snap like this?" The video blew up. Doo-Wop tried to
no, that's
stop
not
him
how
by
the song
copyright
went.
striking the video, but it was too late. The Elmo Kid is a timeless meme. In 2012, Doo-Wop dropped Activist, his first tape, and all the songs are lost. This is when he would start to use autotune as well. You can hear it in songs of his
This nigga got lost files? This nigga got lore.
such as Double Cup, when he was still named Dolphin God. Another lost tape we know of is King Retro 3. In 2015, Doo-Wop would continue to drop music, and those were the years when he began to form his cult following on his SoundCloud from his autotune humming and incoherent style of rap. Doo-Wop's music at this time was alright for a 13-year-old, and he dropped 3 projects: What a Time to Be Wild, Trappin' Fever, and Trappin' Fever 2. His most memorable song is the CPD 2, where Doo-Wop disses the police department on a Memphis horrorcore beat from the 90s. Prior to this, his music was alright, but the leap he made in 2016 would be massive. 2016 was a year where SoundCloud was bubbling. The artists that were coming up were very young, creative, and Doo-Wop Kane was one of the kids at the forefront.
This nigga with... I don't know how to tell y'all. It's just like this nigga's influence is in all veins, pumping into niggas' bodies. I don't know, like, no funny shit. And no like, and I'm not even dick riding, cause I'm not. And if you say I am, I'll slap the shit out of you.
He dropped 7 tapes this year, some of which are still very relevant. In the beginning of the year, he dropped Kane's Collection and 14. In March, he dropped a project whose name you can tell a 14-year-old came up with called Hoes Plus Money Makes Me Happy. On Beach Trap House, Doo-Wop raps about the
Yo, this song is fucking tough. I remember, hold on, how did this song go again? Fuck! I was waiting for a nigga I was trying to see if I could find this one. This is the, bro, back when a nigga was 13.
Trap on a playful beat with bells. In Robbing Banks, produced by Rob Surreal, Doo-Wop raps about sugar and how much he hates the police. Pouring Code in one of Doo-Wop's first viral songs, he sings in his pubescent voice over a piano beat about orange juice. Kane's Mansion 5. In NASCAR, Doo-Wop raps about whipping his car like a NASCAR, but he's still a 13-year-old and compares himself to Patrick Star. In 93, produced by Digital Nas, the song's about dealing and Doo-Wop being the plug. Sid Ghost Stories. A stove is a stove.
Gay best friend. Thought daughter.
The lyrics "A stove is a stove" present a contrast between the innocent and childlike world of SpongeBob and SquarePants and the harsh reality of selling candy. He was hardly a teenager when he made this. Trust Issues, another song that was produced by Can. Yes, the rapper Can. Doo-Wop Kane Lance Vance. He compares his life to GTA Vice City, specifically Lance Vance. 88 Kane, I'm the map. Doo-Wop samples once again, this time Dora the Explorer.
This nigga just rapping over literally anything. And like it might be fire, but like he really made bread off of it. This nigga literally
He's the hood version of the map in Dora, saying he'll guide you to the trap. No Smoke, another creative beat produced by Doo-Wop. He hates school, the police, and you don't want smoke with him. Benz, a very, very, very rare collab between Doo-Wop Kane and Sperp. They rap over a Toy Story type beat.
Bro, what's this nigga about to get like assassinated? He saying like and show half these photos, bro. Who took this phenomenal photo? Nah, why is so gotta like collab with this nigga? But this look like an ad. Put this nigga in like Greece.
About whipping a Benz and their money. Candy Cane. A play on the word candy cane, referencing Lil Candy Paint and Doo-Wop Kane.
They would have sold this in like
7. The song has both an aggressive and beautiful tone to it. The song is about him keeping it on him and being ready to use it. It's even produced by Doo-Wop. Peephole. Doo-Wop raps about his Nerf gun yet again on a beat produced by K Supreme. I Know. Another one of his early hits, he repeats I know in the hook. He just knows what's good. 2017. In 2017, Doo-Wop would start hanging out with not only Lil Candy Paint, but other rappers like Slime Cedo and Trippie Redd. He'd stay somewhat mysterious, but would make rare appearances such as in No Jumper vlogs and interviews. You could tell Doo-Wop was still just like any other teenager, with his I don't care and moody personality, which he showcased in No Jumper's content. He dropped a lot of timeless music that year, and it was undoubtedly his breakout year. Friends Till the End. Smelly. This song's an example of Doo-Wop self-producing a song where the beat would be considered trash or just really off-center, but Doo-Wop not only makes it work, he makes it hard. Glock on my side. Doo-Wop does everything with his Glock on him. He's with the girl, he's got it. Outside, he's got it. In his car, got it. Gatecoat. One of Doo-Wop's hardest songs in my opinion. He's been flexing since he was DJ Superstar, and the usual lyrics about how hard he is. Santa.
And yes, when I was a little
This is
nigga,
DJ Superstar.
I was
and the
looking
usual
up
lyrics about how hard he is. Santa.
I was trying to find their IGs, bro. I thought these hoes was bad. Nigga, I admit it, nigga. I like women. She low-key a little hit, the one with the glasses.
Santa was Doo-Wop's breakout single in 2017. The song was just really catchy. Doo-Wop uses his signature autotune flow.
You need to play the clips, cause you're just showing me. We got it, bro. Photos. I want to hear the song. Play the song, nigga.
He sings Wealth, Woman, and Street Life. By Felicia. Rare collab with Yachty, except Doo-Wop didn't put Yachty on the official song. He compares Broke Boys to Felicia from the movie Friday, because Felicia asked for money. Under the Sun. Doo-Wop raps about stand, walk, and lean. Under the Sun just means he's on Earth, which is supposed to serve as a juxtaposition.
Is that Crip Mac in the WWE? Oh no. Oh, that's DJ. That's probably DJ Fat. What's so cool? Nah, this nigga look like Crip Mac though.
Because he's high, get it? Like in the clouds. Candy Cane. The song. One of Doo-Wop and Candy's only 2 collabs that exist. They just rap about drugs and their Nerf guns. The song's just alright, to be honest. Forever Kane. Hashtag Tell On Me. Doo-Wop raps about his money, expensive drugs, and street life. Doo-Wop and Pierre would go on a run where all their songs would just get millions of plays, and this was one of them. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Doo-Wop references Johnny Bravo and Tupac while saying he doesn't like y'all. He's unique and would rather stick to himself. Trippie Redd Uh-Oh Thought remix.
He hopped on this? I gotta, yeah.
Featuring Doo-Wop. Doo-Wop remixed Trippie Redd's famous collab with XXXTentacion from what I'm guessing is from when they were recording together.
Nah, these niggas, like, thinking about it, bro, these niggas was really like my middle school hood. Cause I don't know if I don't really, feel me. But what's it cool? That was like really my like middle school life, bro. Like I really like.
No Xanax / Long Live Gus.
My fucking bro, this is a classic I just refound. No cap.
My favorite Doo-Wop song. He pays homage to the late Lil Peep, who recently overdosed, and says, "A Xan." This was when Xans were glorified back in 2017. Disagree.
Like everything in this nigga's video is blurred, bro. This nigga blurred the kid from Home Alone. That's what it is, y'all. This nigga look like a toad. This is the first one I ever heard.
Is one of his largest songs to date, has a braggadocious tone. I'm probably overthinking it, but he's rejecting societal norms and the traditional path by saying, "Screw school and the trap can't fail me." Over the next couple of years, Doo-Wop surpassed his SoundCloud fame and broke out of the underground. He was the hottest new teenage rapper before it was a trend or cool to be rapping so young.
Who let this nigga quit like the norms of life so early, bro? This nigga, nigga say he quit at 13.
In 2018, Doo-Wop's sound would evolve and he'd continue his crazy run. He also started getting booked for large shows
is he from the
like
hood?
Rolling Loud.
It's Savannah, Georgia, ghetto?
Stain featuring Doo-Wop. They rap about hitting licks on Goonew's new album, Goonwick. Southside, another one of Doo-Wop's famous songs, he raps about his glow up.
God, this is my favorite song, bro. This is the best one. This is the best one. This is sexual music right here, bro.
Up and flexes riding in a Lambo. Underdog, Doo-Wop's most critically acclaimed album, an underground classic. This whole album is so unique, but Doo-Wop just made it, put it out, and moved on. In Mad, the most popular song, Doo-Wop isn't interested in chasing girls. He's trying to get money. Tweak. He raps about his Saint Laurent jeans, riding in Ferraris and Beamers, and the flow of the song would start to establish the sound and direction his future music would go in, on top of Underdog itself. In Phone, Doo-Wop repeats the phrase "pick up the phone" and just raps about getting and wanting money. Trampa de la Casa. It means trap house in Spanish. He shouts out Trippie Redd, Slamcito, and Diego Money. LIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIII
Say it, nigga. You a real ass, bro. You a grown ass man. Who the fuck really gonna tell you not to say nigga, bro? I say nigga, and I'm not even black.
Actually one of TK's hardest songs. They just rap about them really being outside.
That's channel lore right
2019 was a quiet year for doo-wop. He didn't drop a lot, but almost all the songs he did were amazing. He started making a whole new style of music, and his evolution was really cool to see. The music he would start making was euphoric and ethereal. He really mastered his sound. Flying. The song's heavenly. He raps about being up and having money for real. He's a bit older now and reminisces about 2011 while flexing his chains and diamonds. Perk. A remix of Cardi's viral leak, Molly. Doo-wop was kind of proud of the fact he made his voice crack. Epic fail. One of Doo-wop's ethereal tracks, he raps in a soft voice about drugs and being a city boy. The day after, he dropped Playing with Autotune. He literally is playing with Autotune in the song. It grew on me, but at the time it sounded trash and he got clowned for it. He even started some beef with Autumn. Mr. 4.
That's crazy.
A no.
Nigga, Autumn can never. Nah, I'm joking. But nah, no Auto-Tune 2 was tough. Ain't no Auto-Tune 1. Okay.
But doo-wop raps in an angry tone. He was supposed to be an opener for Cardi's Die Lit tour, but didn't attend most of it because he was too high, according to the song. Lean on You. Song's pretty chill. He uses a lot of autotune and sings over the beat about being slumped and kind of mellowing out. The song is also a really good example of how good doo-wop is at using autotune.
Did he invite them back or like?
And kind of mellowing out. The song is also a really good example of how good doo-wop is at using autotune. But it was a rare year for doo-wop. It was the first time he didn't drop an album in years, but he'd make it worth the wait the following year. It was a good year. Dropped on New Year's. doo-wop is having fun, rapping about what he normally raps about, but on a house beat. Geeked Out of My Body. Yes, that's Destroy Lonely in the cover. I didn't even realize when the song first dropped. The song sounds like what you'd feel like if you were floating. This makes you feel elevated. It can't really be explained in words. Bad Kid from the Four, my personal favorite album in 2020. Earl Sweatshirt, the most popular song.
Nasty hand tattoos, ink blots, ink blot. This shit is disgusting, bro. I hate niggas, bro. I'm not gonna say I hate niggas, but I hate these tattoos, bro. For me, just some simple shit, but even on this joint, but like, this look like
song off Bad Kid from the Four, and a reference to Earl's Sweatshirt. Doo-wop just raps about his life, beautifully. The feeling. Doo-wop loves the feeling of getting money, and just his life in general. Getting high, doing donuts, etc. Choppa. Choppa means the hardest song on the album, in my opinion. Everything from the piano playing in the outro from the previous song to the dopamine-filled drop. It's just so good. He dropped 2 more projects, Underdog 2 and Thank You Kane. No autotune. Doo-wop raps without autotune. The song got a lot of traction and actually became a series. No Autotune 2, No Autotune 3. This is the last autotune. He lied and dropped No Autotune 4. 2021 wasn't a very eventful year, but Doo-wop dropped a decent amount of music. He dropped 2 projects, After the Storm and Hardhead, and a couple hard-hitting singles. Act Up. His largest song of the year, Ethereal Doo-wop makes a comeback. He's not fake tough like most rappers. In Empire, Doo-wop explains he goes both ways. In 2020,
what?
Singles. Act Up. His largest song of the year, Ethereal Doo-wop makes a comeback. He's not fake tough like most rappers. In Empire, Doo-wop
going both ways in the trap, but I go both ways. Real trap, I go both ways. This nigga gay?
Explains he goes both ways. In 2022, Doo-wop returned to his old self and dropped 8 albums. It's too much to go through. He dropped a compilation album of his most popular songs, a remix of his friend Lil Yachty's viral song, Poland, a tape in support of Lil EBG,
I didn't listen to this. I probably won't.
Rapper who got locked up, the 3rd installment of Underdog, just a lot of music, more than the last couple of years combined. In 2023, Doo-wop has been continuing the consistency, and he's even been working with newer generation rappers like Xavier Sobase, who are just coming up. Everything about Doo-wop was just so ahead, even today. He set a lot of trends in the underground, both musically and
that's what I'm saying, but this nigga's like Jesus, like he's on par.
Stylistically, and often doesn't get the respect he deserves because what he did back then is just normal now, and people just brush it off. If you want to hear my full analysis and thoughts,
he like never dropped like no crazy ass like Jay-Z ass music. Why do niggas keep playing Fortnite? Yo, this was alright. So this wasn't. I really gotta like pay attention to these titles. I learned a little something about Doo-wop Kane, George, Donald George or George Donald, whatever your name is. Thank you. What did I learn today? When he was younger, he was like he had lore. Yeah, he has lore. That's what we learned. Oh my god.